once a night. Before the war against the Dreadites. Surgeon with a sword. Oh, wow. He answers to only one name.
I? What name would that be?
Deathstalker. My old friend. Come and get it.
The mighty Deathstalker!
Boom, there you go. That was the trailer for Deathstalker, opening exclusively in theaters on October 10th. I'm KUYA P. This is Nerds Rule the World. Joining me to talk all things Deathstalker, returning to the NRW, is the one and only Steven Kostanski. He's the writer, director. We talked to him about Frankie Frico. We know he's with Goreman, The Void. He's been killing it a long time, especially with practical effects, which is after my own heart as a fellow creative, fellow filmmaker. Please welcome Steven Kostanski. I'm going to shoot out some air horns right now, Steven. Going off. We're celebrating you again. Welcome back.
Thanks a lot. Thanks for having me back. It's great to chat with you again.
Definitely. I have to tell you, I had the pleasure and honor of checking this film out. Thank you. I wanted to talk to Daniel, but I couldn't make it with my time earlier, so we'll have that interview. Everybody, by the way, my pal Heather on the team spoke with Daniel. We're going to talk with Deathstalker himself. That'll be up on the channel. But Steven, watching it, and then after doing my homework and prep to talk with you for tonight's interview, apparently this is a remake. I didn't know that Deathstalker was around in the past. We also have comic books from Vault that dropped last year. I'm like, where have I been? I love barbarians. I love warriors. I grew up on Beastmaster and Conan, but I didn't know we had a Deathstalker back in the day. Like,
how would you miss out on that? There was 4 of them. There's 4 movies, and they all had Boris Vallejo painted box art.
And fucking Boris Vallejo, who else I saw that did some covers for the Kickstarter stuff. What? I'm disowning all my friends. I have the worst friends, Steven. The worst.
I mean, yeah, it really, because it was like a Conan ripoff that was kind of buried at the bottom shelf of the video store aisle. It was a bit of a word-of-mouth movie. Like, for me, I didn't learn about it until my friend Kieran in elementary school told me about it because his older brother let him watch it. And yeah, it's a pretty intense movie for younger audiences, for sure. Definitely very adult. But yeah, it was one of those movies that was just like existed as a legend for the longest time for me, of like, oh, this super violent, hypersexual, like barbarian movie. And so I was kind of scared to watch it until eventually I, in my teens, watched all 4 of them and, you know, had a good time. I'm a big fan of Deathstalker 2. If you haven't seen that one yet, get on it.
I've only seen your film, and now I have homework for this weekend. Like, I got to binge all 4.
You could do that, or you could just watch 2. 2 is the best one, but
Okay.
that's my preference. I'm sure other people have their favorites, but the second one's a Jim Wynorski movie, who you know from Return of Swamp Thing, Chopping Mall. One of my favorite genre directors, and he's just he really kills it with Deathstalker too. I love that movie. And yeah, when I saw that there's a list of Roger Corman properties that were up for optioning to do reboots of, and when I saw Deathstalker was on that list, I was so excited because of my love of Deathstalker 2, and it's just a fun fantasy movie, and so I was like, oh, I want to make a fun fantasy movie. It's a genre I haven't played around in too much yet, so yeah, it was really an excuse to dabble in a subgenre that has always been near and dear to my heart, but I've never really had a chance to make a full-fledged feature out of yet. So,
Oh, I love it. Oh, so who reached out? Was it Shouts? Who came to you to be like, okay, we know you kill it with practical effects. This is a movie that we need somebody of your caliber, Steven, to just climb on board. And then when did, what was that like? Can you tell me when we started rolling on this?
So it was actually Raven Banner, who I've worked with a bunch in the past. They've been my sales agent for Manborg, and they were Canadian distributors on Psycho Goreman. I've known them for a long time. Canadian producers, sales agents, distributors. They had access to this list from Show Factory, and so it was through them that I was able to option this franchise and do a Deathstalker. I guess you could call it a reboot. In my head, it's still kind of a sequel in the way. When you watch all four of them, you'll understand why I would consider it a sequel still, because they're all kind of their own thing anyway. So, yeah, that was part of my reason for wanting to make this movie. Was I felt like it was a sandbox with a lot of latitude to play around in. It's not like I'm making a Lord of the Rings movie where it's got everything down to the languages that people are speaking are very specific. It's like Deathstalker really originated as just a cash grab to cash in on Conan and the success of Conan. So yeah, I felt like I had room to make a big fun fantasy thing and make it a very Steve Kostanski movie as well. So yeah,
I love
that really appealed to me. Yeah, and that's how it all came about.
Sweet. I love that. Again, I love that for you because you've given us such great stuff, and you're after my own heart. I'm an 80s baby, man. With what you did with Frankie Frico, with Psycho Gorman, The Void, just you have kind of like you speak to somebody that grew up during that time. So I love that you're giving us that. So, okay, you climbed on board, you're working this, successfully ran a Kickstarter campaign. Shout out to everybody that supports us as creatives through Kickstarter.
Yeah.
We couldn't do it without you. So, and I love that you always, that a lot of my fellow creators like yourself, you do the thank yous in the credits. Love to see that because we couldn't do it without you guys. Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's like it's necessary for this type of project. And I've explained to people, even like on The Void, we did a Kickstarter campaign. And for me and my workflow for making films, typically like low budget movies, you don't get money until right before you start shooting. So when you do a crowdfunding campaign, you access some money months in advance. And when you're doing practical effects, you need time. You need time to build things. And so the Kickstarter allowed us to do that, gave us a nice 3-month runway to build. There's a lot of monsters in this movie, and it gave us some runway to do that. So yeah, I very much appreciate everyone that contributed and helped get this thing on the screen.
Hell yeah, love that. I have one more question for you, Steven, because unfortunately I'm gabbing at you like I have all the time in the world, but I know you're on this press tour right now. So again, I think you're the man with this, with everything that you bring to the plate. So I just want to know, with this, hopefully it's going to be super successful. I know it will be super successful. Is this the opening of hopefully more? Again, you said there was 4 other films, but you're saying this is kind of like a sequel in a way. But do we have a sequel in mind for this Deathstalker now going forward?
I mean,
be something.
All Daniel and I did the whole time we were shooting this movie was talk about sequels, and he has all sorts of big plans for this. He wants to just keep playing Deathstalker, and that excites me a lot. So we definitely have a solid idea for a follow-up. It really hinges on do people show up to see it? It ultimately comes down to, is it successful or not? If the movie's successful, then yeah, of course I'd love to dive into another one. But we have to wait and see.
All right. Well, I know we'll be waiting and ready if you just give us that inkling that you guys are ready to do it. It sounds like Daniel's already signed on the dotted line.
Oh yeah.
We Kickstarters are ready to kickstart it. So just get that script ready, because we're going to be kickstarting that. I have a vibe.
I'm working on it. I'll get it. I got a head start going. So
I can't wait. Well, congratulations on this, Steven, man. Again, such a fun romp of a film. I got homework to do to catch all the other ones, and then again enjoy this when it drops in theaters with a bunch of my friends and family on October 10th, man. Just I love that you're continuing to just have fun and do great work, man.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. As long as you keep going to see them, I'll keep making them.
My man. Everybody, that is Steven Kostanski. Support Deathstalker. I need more. And I love it. Exclusive theaters, October 10th. Again, shout out to everybody on the whole team. It takes a village and it takes Kickstarters like y'all to help support. So please show love on this. I'm KUYA P. Nerds rule the world. All right, there's a cut.
Nerds rule the world.
Pleasure chatting with you. Love to all my nerds who rule the world.
Nerds rule the world.
Yes, we do.
Thanks. Nerds rule the world. Thank you.
I love the nerds ruling the world, so more power to you.
Patrick, what up, man? And yes, they do. Nerds rule the world, kid.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Awesome. KUYA P, nerds rule the world. Hello. Yes, they do.
Yes.
Oh,
nerds rule the world.
I got.
It's in the title of your show, like nerds rule the world. Like I want more black weirdos on screen, and I don't feel like we ever get to see that very much.
Thank you so much. Nerds do rule the world.
Yes. Thank you.
They're nice to meet you. Nerds do rule the world.
We do. We're phenomenal, aren't we?
Thank you, nerds rule.
Love it.
Hello, Sarah. Hello, Julian.
Yes,
Rock on. I love it. Thank you so much.
It's good to see you. I love Nerds Rule the World.
But yeah, there's a heavy nerd component, man.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, if you ask me, nerds rule the world. So
absolutely.
And you're right. Nerds do rule the world.
We're just the best.
Yes. Yes. Nerds do rule the world. I agree.
We do.
I agree.
We're awesome, aren't we?
Thank you, ladies.
So much.
Yes. Thank you, guys.
Bye.
And nerds really do rule the world.
Thank you, sir. It's your boy KUYA P. Nerds rule the world. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you.
do. They rule the world all right.
Yes. Take care, Tony. Thank you, guys.
Well, I was good until I saw that this is Nerds Rule the World. So are we talking about like everybody you interview is a nerd, right?
Oh, it's a legal requirement. It is.
It's a legal requirement. Or are you, or the second you popped on screen, I was like, wait, are you supposed to be the queen nerd then?
I hope so. My handle is Heather is a nerd, so I am a professional at least.
Okay. But then you enter that whole question of like, well, if you're calling yourself a nerd, are you really a nerd? True nerd, would they call them? I don't know. I'm going to start going cross-eyed.
Going to psychoanalyze this a little bit.
Yeah.
Awesome. Rocking and rolling. Excellent. Thanks as always, guys. Appreciate you guys putting this together. Steven, pleasure to chat with you again. Loving the hair. You've got glorious. I think you've done something with your hair since last time I talked to you. It looks glorious.
I just let it go. I'm just seeing how I'm trying to have my own like Deathstalker hair going.
You do. That's what I was curious. Like he's doing his own Deathstalker thing. I love it. Well, thanks again, man. Great to talk to you again. I'm gonna do a 3, 2, 1 count real quick. We're gonna be coming off the trailer. Introduce myself, introduce you, and we'll get into the convo.
For sure. Sounds good, man.
All right, rock and roll. Here we go. October 10th in theaters. Let's rock. In a 1, 2, 3.